Hello Taurus and welcome to Providence. My name is KK and this is your general weekly reading for the week commencing the 13th of December 2020. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all very well. Once again, this is for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Taurus, as well as the cross watchers. Everyone is most welcome here. And as always, please be reminded that this is a general weekly reading and to only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else out there in the collective Taurus. As you know, this can just take a moment to have the right cards align for your weekly reading, so please bear with me. Perhaps in this time you would consider clicking that subscribe button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everybody. Oh, Taurus, something very specific here the cards are looking for. Taurus, the 13th of December, please. Taurus, the 13th of December, please. There we are. Thank you. The Death card. Taurus. Now, please don't freak out. No one's going to die. If you're new to the Death card energy, I know people don't like seeing this card, but this card in some tarot decks is actually titled Transformation, and this is what this card brings. This is the Scorpio card, Taurus, if that resonates with anybody out there. But this card, the Death card, is about endings. This is about the universe tying up all those loose ends. You have to bring things to an end, so wonderful new beginnings have space to come into your life. This is a card about change, transformation, and this card is a transitional card. So this week is tying up those loose endings, bringing things to an end, transitioning from the old to the new. Here we have the Death Reaper coming in and clearing away all of this debris from your life, all of this clutter, all of these things that no longer serve you for what this wave of transformation is going to bring you into your life. So the Death Reaper is doing you a favor, making this space to allow that transformation of change to come in behind them and bring these wonderful new beginnings into your life. Transitional week, but a big transformation change card. Things will be coming to an ending this week for you, Taurus. Let us get everything on the deck and let's try to find out where these transformations will be happening in your life. The card at the bottom of the deck this week and the overarching energy is the Eight of Swords. This is known as the analysis paralysis card, and this is getting caught up in the negative thoughts of our own internal dialogues. We all have this from time to time, Taurus. You know, this is the self-limiting beliefs that we hold. This is the self-imposed restrictions that we put on ourselves. You know, this is the negative self-talk, the I'm not good enough, I don't deserve this, I'm not smart enough, all that sort of thing. So be aware of this throughout the week. And as soon as it starts trickling into your thoughts, you know, do some work to releasing those self-limiting beliefs and self-restriction, because the Death card here wants to bring this change into your life. For me, this card is also sort of tied up into what I briefly said here with the Death card, which is sometimes resisting change and endings. You've got to welcome it. You've got to embrace it, because the universe is going to do it whether you are with them or not. And it's much easier to be accepting of these endings, to bring these wonderful change into your life. The universe doesn't bring bad things into your life. So accept it. Yeah. The Five of Cups crossing you this week. The Five of Cups is a card that speaks of you know, some regrets that you may have. You may have some disappointment. You feel that perhaps you've failed at something at the moment, but you've certainly got a pessimistic outlook. Here you are concentrating on these three cups down here, which have spilt over. And for you, those represent perhaps wasted opportunities, untapped potential in your life. And that's why you're feeling so regretful or pessimistic about the future. But behind you is the two cups here, upright, full to the brim of opportunities and potential available to you. So this card represents of concentrating on what you have, not putting your focus in what you don't have, which is a little counterbalance to this Eight of Swords up here as well. Concentrate on what you have, not what you don't have, because what you don't have, the universe is actually bringing with this Death card, with bringing things to an end, so it can bring the things you don't have into your life. It's got space to grow. Yeah, fives. The Five of Pentacles here in your past position. This card often represents some financial concerns that are on your mind. You might have had a large expense come in. You're not sure how you're going to do that. You might have had a recent job loss. All of those things are represented by the Five of Pentacles. The other side of the Five of Pentacles is also this mindset of lack and, again, limitation in your life. And I think for some reason you have got this internal dialogue going on at the moment of lack. And I think it's coming from a fear of the unknown, of this change coming into your life at the moment. Because this card sometimes, the reason I specifically say the mindset of lack and limitation is because I don't think that's what the outer conditions actually reflect. Your internal dialogue does not reflect your outer conditions at the moment. So you really need to do some work on releasing these fears, releasing these self-limiting beliefs that you have. Concentrate on what you have, not what you don't. Yeah, the Two of Cups is in your grounding position this week. And the Two of Cups is a card that speaks about mutual attraction, unified love, partnerships. This card often foretells a romantic relationship, a twin flame, a soulmate relationship coming in, guided by the universe, divinely guided. But I did use the word partnerships quite specifically. While you can have a romantic partnership, of course you can. You can have partnerships with non-romantic connotations. You can have partnerships with people in your family, in the community, in business, even a partnership with yourself, a partnership with the universe. These all bring mutual attraction, unified love, mutual benefits. So keep an eye open for that. I think there is something about the death of a transition of, it's either a work-related or a relationship related. Although I'm not feeling a romantic relationship here. That's why I spoke so heavily about partnerships. Perhaps it's a death of an old way of thinking. Your partnership with yourself. You're not being kind to yourself up here. These self-limiting, self-imposing restrictions. So perhaps this change, the endings that are coming here, is an old way of thinking. The old way of a mindset of lack and limitation is opening up to a new mindset of opportunity, of abundance in your life, concentrating on what you have, not what you don't. Perhaps this is the partnership they are speaking about. Oh, the Lovers. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. The Lovers card is the Gemini card, Taurus, if that resonates with anybody out there. And again, this card is obviously about love, harmony, relationships. It's also about alignment. So yes, look, this could absolutely be a romantic relationship coming into your life. Perhaps this is what the death energy is making room for. The other, I do go back to the partnership with yourself, because this card is also about a harmony and an alignment within yourself. After all, this is divine feminine, this is divine masculine with the universe up there. We all have those sides to ourselves, and I really feel that this change coming into your life is actually about a mindset. Your inner dialogue is becoming harmonious. It's becoming in alignment to where you were going. You are concentrating on what you have, not what you don't have. You're releasing these self-limiting beliefs and opening yourself up to the partnership with yourself, with the universe, to co-create your wonderful transformation that you are going through. The Ten of Wands is the outcome card for you this week, Taurus. And the Ten of Wands is a card about responsibilities, and responsibilities that perhaps have become a burden for you to carry. You know, this is a card that also represents your hard work. You're probably stressed. You're probably feeling quite exhausted. But ultimately, this is a card about achievement. You have set out to do You have achieved what you set out to do. It can be as simple or as spiritual as you had to carry this pile of wands from your village to that village. You've made it. You can drop this responsibility and burden off. You have walked for days and nights. You can't see where you're going anymore, but you've made it. You've achieved what you set out to do. Welcome this change into your life. Welcome this partnership in alignment, in harmony, in abundance into your life at the moment. And move from a place of a mindset of lack and limitation into a mindset of abundance. Let us get all one final message for you, just to summarize the weekly reading, Taurus. But if you are resonating with this reading, by all means, please give the video a like. Feel free to leave a comment if you would like to. And if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscription button below the video, as I do have ongoing weekly readings available for everybody. Let's get this final reading, final message out for you. All right, there it is. Got it? Yeah. Number 28, in support of the death card here, the very cute frog spirit. And the message frog spirit always brings is time to clear out the clutter. And that is what this death card is doing. Clearing out the clutter of these mindsets that you have. Clearing out the clutter of things, thoughts that no longer serve their purpose in your life. Clearing out the clutter perhaps of people, situations, relationships that no longer serve you. But let's see what other messages Frog Spirit has for you this week. The Frog Spirit appears to tell you to clean house. Prioritize what you need and get rid of or give away the rest, so you can have some space in your day and in your head. You don't need the old stuff and its stories shouting at you about the past. Along with physical clutter, friendships, relationships are sometimes kept long past their expiration date, weighing you down with unnecessary baggage. Now's the time to let it go. Whatever you need will appear when you need it, so release your grip on all that clutter that is making you feel anxious and burdened. The Frog Spirit wants you to reclaim your space unencumbered by the shoulds, the oughts, and the could have beens. Let go and jump, for you are free from all that old stuff. I will leave you with that as the final message of the week, Taurus. I wish you a fabulous week ahead, and I do look forward to seeing you all next week. Until then, from me to you, much love and light. Bye-bye.